You've all seen the picture already of Nick Jonas.
The photo.
Everybody knows this picture now. It's made its way around everywhere. Nick says he did this because he wanted to show people he's a diabetic and wanted to show people, even though it's harder for diabetics to stay in shape, he says, he wanted to show people that it can happen. And he certainly did that. But he's done a lot more with this picture. So Nick joins us right now. Nick, welcome to TMZ Live.
Hello. How you guys doing?
Good.
We're good. So listen, I mean, we could go back and do the whole thing again, but I don't want to do that. I mean, I think everybody knows about the picture and that it was a selfie, the whole thing. What I want to know from you is, you did it. I mean, everybody knows you say you did it to really make a point about diabetes, which is great, but it has now taken on a life of its own. I want to know how it's changed your life, what it's done for you. Have people approached you and said, my God, we want to get him for more movie roles? What's happened to you since the picture came out?
Yeah, there's definitely been a little bit of a change in tone with people. And in meet and greets at these shows we're playing this summer, definitely a little bit more kind of touching of my of my torso, which is a strange thing. But you know, it's all fun. It's been really hilarious to see the reaction and to see, you know, that it had kind of an impact. But you know, it is what it is, I guess.
Hey Nick, the strangest offer you've gotten is?
Oh my God! Well, people just keep asking me to flex in pictures now, which is so uncomfortable for me. It's not something that I go to naturally.
That's a good thing, Nick.
Yeah, and a lot in the gym are telling me about it, which I find to be really fun.
They're staring at it just as much.
Man.
So explain this to me, because I was a little curious about it. Why is it harder for diabetics to stay in shape than somebody who isn't a diabetic?
You know, obviously exercise is so important, and the diet and your diabetes, type 1 specifically, is affected by both. So it's really unpredictable every day. And, you know, the pancreas affects every part of your body.
Nick,
can
I ask a quick question? How's it going, Nick? I got to ask, man, how much are you benching right now?
Oh, man, it's... You know, the workout style that I've been doing is more circuit training, but when I have done just straight benching, close to 200.
Not bad.
That's great. That's impressive.
So are you doing more like CrossFit, something like, what are you doing? I mean, what specifically, people want to know, what are you doing?
Yeah, you know, I found a great trainer out in L.A. Who introduced me to circuit training, so it's a bit more of like, you know, an athletic style training. It works with a lot of off-season athletes, and so, you know, you do like 6 exercises and then a 2-minute cardio burnout at the end of that, and you do that 4 times in a row. And it's more about, you know, just every part of your body being in shape instead of targeting different areas. And it's a way more entertaining workout for sure.
Hey, Nick, I have a question. I'm Mike. I'm on the larger side of a gentleman here. But in the photo, you've got a muscle that a lot of people, including my wife, unfortunately, think is the hottest thing in the world, where your waist is. What do you do to get those 2 muscles on each side of your hips? Every guy wants to know that because your waist is. What do you do to get those 2 muscles on each side of your hips? Every guy wants to know that because yours are unbelievable.
You can definitely do it.
Are you sure, Nick? Have you seen Mike?
Okay, let's have a total moment of honesty here. When you did this, I understand you did it in no small part for you know, to inspire people who have diabetes. There had to be some vanity involved, and everybody can admit they have some vanity. Some vanity of how much vanity? I mean, it had to be a part of this.
Maybe a tiny bit. You know, when you focus on a healthy lifestyle and trying to stay fit, you gotta sort of show some progress.
I promise you, Nick, if Mike Walters looked like you, he'd never wear a shirt to work ever.
Nick, I would host this show, Nick, with no shirt on the entire time if I looked like you.
So Nick, you got a movie coming out. You got it's called Careful What You Wish For,
right? And
you have some love scenes in this movie. I'm wondering, are they redoing these trailers now that Nick Jonas is what everybody wants to look at when they go to the movies?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen the trailers myself yet, so we'll see if there's 1 or 2 more of the less clothed scenes in there.
Have you gotten more movie offers since the picture came out?
You know what? There have been a few more phone calls. Both for the acting stuff and then for some other opportunities to showcase this part of me that I don't think many people knew about.
I know. You don't even have to tell me, but I know one of these magazines like Muscle and Fitness. Somebody
sure.
absolutely, positively had to contact you. I'm just guessing here, but am I correct?
Maybe, yeah, possibly.
The maybe, Nick. Hey, Nick. I've been doing this a long time. The maybe possibly means you've already made a deal.
Good for you, Nick. You should be on the cover of those things.
You know how this all works.
Yeah, I know how it works. Hey, listen, congratulations. I think it's great that you did this, and best of luck to you, man.
Thanks. I appreciate you having me on, y'all.
Okay, Nick.
All right, man.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, Usher and his